watch my hair. My hair is so messed up right now. I just don't even know how to fix it. Hello, my name's Preston. I'm obsessed with the internet, social media, and all things on the World Wide Web, and I'm ready to talk to you about my obsession. What's up? How are you? It is a lovely Wednesday. While you're watching it, it's a Thursday, but it's a Wednesday right now. No, it's a Tuesday. What day is today? No matter the day, the bottom line, I got a haircut. And I don't know if I like my haircut or if I hate my haircut. It's really short, and I have really long hair before I got a haircut. I just don't know how I feel about it. I've also moved. I'm in the corner of my room instead of my bed, which is over there, because I figured this is a more like comfortable setting instead of being my bed, which is a little weird. But I have all my books. One of my bookshelves, I have like 6 of them, and this is pretty much full of all the books that I've been reading since I was like 3 years old. But I always put the 2 books that I want to read next right here, because I like to not read 2 books at a time, because I can't focus 100% on one book and can't get emotionally involved or really attached to characters or anything if I'm reading 2 books at once. So I put the books that I want to read right here, that way when I'm reading my books on my bed, I can be like, I have to finish this book so I can read this. I recently picked up Stephen King's new book, Mr. Mercedes, and I'm really excited, and this is one of his old books, Dreamcatcher, which I haven't read, but I've heard it's really good. I love Stephen King. I love Stephen King. I have so many of his books. I like his classic book, like The Shining, Pet Sematary, It, etc., etc. It's a little more than I like his modern books. All of his older books, I think, are a little more terrifying. I'm currently reading The Demon in the Freezer by Richard Preston, which is my name, but he's spelled with an O, not an I. It's a biological terror novel taking place between the times of like 1960-something to about 2002. But anyway, I posted on Twitter today asking if you wanted a rant or a review, and what you wanted me to rant or review about. And Jimmy, just Jimmy, who's one of my friends, he is a talented musician. He can sing, he can play guitar, I think he can play drums. He's really talented, and he asked me to rant about Hollywood's false portrayal of laying under a night sky and sleeping and looking at the stars. And I think that's a great thing to rant about, because my god, it pisses me off that I can't go outside on a night and just relax and just stare at the stars and just be in the moment of, you know, the idea that you can just lay out and just gaze at the stars. So there are 3 things that Hollywood does to falsely portray the situation, and the first thing is that they don't take into account the weather. I live in Ohio, and right now, on June 24th, 2014, it is storming outside, and if I wanted to go out right now and lay under the stars and try to like catch a glimpse of what the universe looks like from my backyard, I couldn't do that without getting soaked. In Hollywood, they have their tents and they have their controlled weather systems, and they don't take into account that some people don't have those things and can't set up tents that are perfect, and sometimes it rains. Makes me mad. So the second thing that Hollywood falsely portrays when giving us this idea of sleeping under the stars is they don't take into account that there are bugs outside. Now, in the summertime, bugs come out, and I hate them. Yesterday I was sitting in my room trying to read or listen to music or something, and 2 mosquitoes came in and were just nipping at me. So I have bug bites all up and down my legs, and my arms, and my back, from these little buggers just bzz, bzz. So when these actors don't have bug spray on, and they don't have long sleeve shirts to cover their bodies to protect them from the bugs, I know they're lying. Thanks, Hollywood, for giving me false hope that bugs do not exist in this world. I wish. The third and final thing that Hollywood does that makes me really mad because I can't do this and look under the stars is that they don't take into account that us teenagers are tired. I need a lot of sleep, and if I want to see the dark sky, it has to be like 11:30 at night. And by 11:30, I'm passed out because I am exhausted. I've done so much work today. I've walked outside, I got the mail, I came back inside. I'm exhausted. Do you understand? In Hollywood, all of these actors have their energy things, and they have all these sleep schedules that make them well rested, but in the real world, we don't get those things. Us teenagers are exhausted, and so when Hollywood says that we can just lay out under the stars under a really dark night sky and see all the pretty sparkling lights in the sky, that's a lie. Because while all the stars are in the sky, I'm sleeping. Thank you. But anyway, it's really late and I'm kind of tired, and this was just a random rant video that I could probably talk about for hours on how I've always wanted to sleep under the stars, but I can't because it's not possible because Hollywood is fake. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I love you guys so much, and next week I most likely am going to do a review / rant on The Fault in Our Stars, both the book and the movie, because I read the book and I saw the movie. Don't know how I feel about it. Peace, love, Ringo Starr, and all that, and I will see you guys on the internet. Bye!
Luke, I am your father.
What am I doing with my life?